The scientific world hasn't always focused on diversity, but you may hear more about it a lot lately, especially at UC San Diego. In this Innovate 8 report, I spoke with undergrad students from many different backgrounds, different states, to see how they spent their summer at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography.
The purpose of my project is to use environmental DNA.
Aishmari Soto Muniz spent her summer collecting samples of water off the coast to see if she can use environmental DNA.
eDNA is non-invasive, it's cost-effective.
To detect marine life.
So far, we have detected whales. Some of the species that we detected were blue and gray whales, and also a bunch of dolphins.
Aishmari comes to UC San Diego from the University of Puerto Rico, often the only Puerto Rican in these settings.
Sometimes it's scary, but I also embrace my background and I carry it with me everywhere I go. The first thing I say, yeah, I come from Puerto Rico. My native language is Spanish, so if my English is funky, excuse me.
We hear her loud and clear, a young, bright woman bringing diversity to a field that some would say desperately needs it.
I feel like diversity and cultural backgrounds are super important in these settings, which are often dominated by white or male people.
This is all possible thanks to the Jane Taranis Scripps Undergraduate Research Fellowship Program, also known as JT-SURF, where undergrads from all over the U.S. do this real-world research at the prestigious Scripps Institution of Oceanography.
They might be undergraduates, but I like to think of them as just young scientists.
Selected because of their smarts and their passion for the planet, but what they contribute goes far beyond any textbook.
We have students from different gender backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, and they all get together and function as a community.
Assistant teaching professor and coordinator of JT-SURF, Davi Kasev, is carrying on the legacy of Jane Taranis.
I would like to think that if Jane were here today, she would just be have a feeling of immense pride.
Taranis, who sadly passed away at the young age of 52, made it her priority as professor and mentor to give opportunities to students from all backgrounds. These young scientists now have the chance to present their research to some of the world's greatest minds.
I had an elastic polymer with particles that I used the camera to track their displacements.
And to their biggest fans.
I'm very proud of it.
Micah Pratt spent his summer studying landslides.
We're going to see how the hill slope and the grain properties affect landslide stresses and energy.
Whether it's in the water, the air, or on land, we'll likely all benefit from their discoveries.
Also, having diverse scientists gives us diverse perspectives on the work that we all do.
Students becoming the ones doing the teaching.
What's going on in the world and not being stuck in a single lens.
Right, they can bring so much to the table. And next up for these students, graduate school. Yeah, they're still in undergrad doing that incredible work. Coordinators hope to offer the JT-SURF program and similar ones every summer as they work to bring in new students.